What's up, y'all? I'm Youngtone. I'm here with BCMG, Baseline. They got 10 questions for me. What's your dream collab? Dream collab, I would say Drake or Jay-Z. Growing up, I was a fan of both those artists, big fan. What's your wildest DM? I would say wildest DM was from my friend's ex when I was younger, on some crazy stuff. I can't really say what it was, but it was crazy. Who was the first person that believed in your talent? First person I'd say is my family. My mom, she believed in me, when people really didn't. And I'd say my best friend too, he also believed in me. Shout out Justin, you feel me? Says, outside of music, what keeps you grounded? I would say going to the gym, staying active, just doing things, that keep you active in general and not just, sitting around too much, just staying active, I'd say. What was your hardest obstacle? Really, my hardest obstacle, I'd say, outside of like criminal cases, I would say is probably just just dealing with life in general, things that come up on a day-to-day basis outside of music, just the stuff that you got to deal with. But, you just got to stay focused on what you got to stay focused on. I would say, though, also being in the hospital, though, things like that, just having to recover. But, music will always keep me focused in what I need to do. It says, ever thought of giving up? What kept you going? I would say I've definitely thought of giving up, probably almost every day, every week, like everyone else. At the same time, it's just I feel like, I like what I do. I've always liked what I do. I like being an artist. I like inspiring people, making art and just putting it out, for people to hear. And they like it, they don't. Let's see. One song that never leaves your playlist. I'd say one song that really never, ever leaves my playlist that I could always play is, there's a lot of them. I would say the top one, though, is, I would say Drake Headlines, or like, I got a couple. Or I would even say Kendrick Lamar, Humble. I listen to a lot of Kendrick Lamar as well. Besides all the beef, I still like both of them. I can't pick a side, so I listen to both of them. Next question. Let's see. Who is the first person you send your music to? You send your music to. Well, first person I send my music to, honestly, I don't really send my music around. Oop, dropped it. I don't really send my music around personally because people leak it. Fuck the leakers, they let it leak. So I don't really send my music around too much. But if I do send my music around, it's probably to my best friend. He'll probably be the first one to get it. Or my mom, she'll probably be the first one to get it. What's something about your story most people don't know? I would say one thing about my story that most people don't know is basically I used to play basketball. I was a big basketball guy. More athletic, like more sports. But as I got older, I felt I was more musically gifted, and I have a lot of talent with music, more talented with music than I would say sports. So I really kind of dropped the sports after middle school, beginning of high school, because I actually did run track. I ran track, I played basketball, and yeah, that was about it for beginning of high school. But besides that, music basically is what I'm doing full time now. Memory from your childhood that shaped who you are today. Memory that I would say from my childhood that shaped me. I would say really just like sitting down with my parents and just basically going over, vital things, just growing up. Like, there's a lot of things that I would say just going through a lot with my family that kind of shaped me. There's a lot of experience that I went through with my family more, and just in general all around life. There's so many experiences that I would say. But yeah, that's my 10 questions with BCMG and Baseline. I hope you guys liked it.